Abigail Kessler to serve once again. Preseason #1, Muncie Burris against preseason #1, Newcastle. Schaffmaster unable to get it over, and it's a set 1 victory for Muncie Burris. Schaffmaster tends to go to that backline attack frequently, and it has not worked out for her favor so far tonight.
She's been a little bit flat-footed coming off that back line. She's got to get a little more height from that 3-meter attack spot so she can get that ball over. That's the main problem I see right now, and that some of it has to do with the fact she's only 6'1". You say that knowing she's 6 foot tall, but that 3-meter attack just hasn't been there for her.
After a Nixon wide right serve goes back to Newcastle. Schaffmaster this time foils. Holbert blocked back to Burris. Dungan finds the floor. The setter picks up a kill.
An attack mindset because it makes your offense so much more diverse up front. Whoa, baby.
Yeah, that was powerful. You could feel that one up here from Mabry Schaffmaster.
Needed at the point it's coming down and just hammer that one home. 20 kills for Schaffmaster.
Definition of a spike right there. Layla Smith with 11 kills, 19 kills for Mabry Schaffmaster. That has been the combo that has led the way for the Trojans, 14-4 this season, as they look for their 4th consecutive state championship and their 2nd consecutive in 4A. Last team to do that, 4 consecutive state titles, Muncie Burris, back in their reign of terror from 97 to 2010. Katie Nagel onto the floor for the first time tonight to serve. One of the 5 seniors on the Burris roster. Hits it into the middle. Smith finds the back line, and that is as good of a start as you would want if you're Newcastle.
And for Newcastle right now, you're just trying to get in and get out of set 4. That's the right way you want to start. Get the ball up in the air. Watch for Smith and Schaffmaster touch the ball almost every time for Newcastle.
Blessinger serves into Beach. From the right, it's a rare right side attack for Paige Powers. And Burris ties it up. A response. Here's Paige Powers at the service line. Transfer from Angola where she won a sectional last year. Set in the middle, Abigail Kessler finds the floor. Bailey Cox could do nothing on that one. And that is your best against my best in that case.
And Smith one-on-one as well. She put it towards Cox, could not dig it off that backside. And this is problems potentially for Newcastle if Abigail Kessler starts to really get going.
You can't have Kessler one-on-one. You just cannot. Powers with a nice serve, and it leads to a kill.
And Duncan just dumped this one right back where it came from. I mean, that's easy, right? It comes right back to you, pop it right back down, get those much-needed points. Burris, I mean, if you can get momentum early in set 4, Newcastle may just lay down.
Smith taps it into the block. Kessler, powerful, saved by Duncan. And Layla Smith puts it away.
Newcastle, not a team that's going to go down very easily, but it is just one of those things that you've got to be able to affect Layla Smith's presence up front.
Eliza Madden, setter with a surprise attack, picks up a tying kill.
I love to see setters with an attack mindset because it makes your offense so much more diverse up front. Whoa, baby.
Yeah, that was powerful. You could feel that one up here from Mabry Schaffmaster.
Needed at the point it's coming down and just hammer that one home. 20 kills for Schaffmaster.
Definition of a spike right there. Adamowicz too low. 2-point lead for Newcastle. It just feels like the momentum is on the side of the Trojans right now, ever since that first set victory for Burris. Whistle blows and the Adamowicz attack attempt. Burris sticks around. They have not been down huge in these last couple sets, but they have just had trouble taking the lead.
No, and set 2 was really the set they trailed the most in. They were able to come back in that one, make it 18-16, and then Newcastle ran away with it. They can't get too far down and try to have to battle back in every set.
Schaffmaster squeezes one inside of the antenna and picks up a kill after a surprised Burris dig attempt. I do not think they expected Schaffmaster to find that angle.
And I think right there, Abigail Kessler's got to commit to that ball. I know she wants to be in a position to get set up for the kill, but when you're trailing 2-1 in set 4, you've got to go after every ball you can.
Schaffmaster blocked back, a diving save by Meyer, and the point is still alive. Wilkinson back to Meyer. Meyer playing well in the back. Set to Schaffmaster. Schaffmaster taps it, but not far enough. A block attempt works wonders.
Nixon keeping it alive, and then Corinne Meyer did it twice during the course of that point, and then stuffed down by Kessler. Burris right back within 1.
In the middle, oh wow!
How do you stop that?
I do not know. Mabry Schaffmaster getting better as the evening progresses. These last 2 kills are just simply stunning. 22 kills now in the night. Kessler off the top of the block. Center cut for Wilkinson, and she taps it in.
I would presume that we're going to see a timeout from Muncie Burris, and yeah, we do.
Timeout by the Owls. Let's talk about Mabry Schaffmaster, because I think from what I have seen tonight, she might be the National Player of the Year.
Oh,
She was an All-American preseason, so that is definitely on the cards. But, oh my goodness. It is crazy what she is doing on the floor tonight. Just the absolute power behind her swings is unmatched.
and I think when she gets to the next level and she gets to North Carolina and she's able to play at that Division I level, she's going to find a way to spin this ball a little bit differently as well. It's a lot of powerful attacking right now, and she really is effective when she gets up there, just rears her arm back and hammers it home. It's like throwing a fastball. We'll get that one in, curve it down the middle, you're not going to hit it. The thing is, if she develops a little bit extra spin on her attack, she's able to poke and find spots where she lofts that ball in instead of straight power attack. She becomes the most dynamic attacker in the state of Indiana. I mean, she is that good already. If she adds that little aspect to her game, she's going to fly through the roof.
And she has her teammates to work with. Two other Division I talents. And once again, it's Mabry Schaffmaster with a kill.
This is just a rocket. I mean, off the right arm, in the air. Schaffmaster, I mean, there's no business in anybody getting in the way of that because you're not going to stop.
Serve to Burris. What can they do to respond? Nixon, attack attempt wide to the left. Newcastle doubling up Burris right now. Newcastle with Eliza Madden at the service line. Middle attack, Nixon. Now in an attacker position. Schaffmaster blocked back. Nixon ends the 5-0 run and taps it down.
That was a huge run in this fourth set for Newcastle. Burris has to respond pretty quickly here to that run to stay in this fourth set.
Kessler serves into the middle. Schaffmaster with a beautiful touch. And there is the touch element to Mabry Schaffmaster's game. We have seen it all here in this fourth set.
I mean, we hadn't seen it so far tonight, so I wasn't sure if she had it or not. That is exactly what I was talking about. It's like she's listening to me up here. Perfect little touch.
Schaffmaster out the back. Or rather, that hits the line. It's an ace. 12-6. And another timeout for Jim Craig and Muncie Burris. Newcastle has reached some new heights here in this fourth set. They dropped the first set, but since then it's been pretty smooth sailing for Stacey Baldwin's ball club.
And this is another situation where Stacey Baldwin has talked about they get up by 6 points. They're willing to play side-out volleyball from here on out and go home and take a win. They've just got to stop any long runs that Burris tries to make in this fourth set, and Newcastle is going to be 15-4, and you know, potentially moving up the ladder in Class 4A. Sitting in front of them, we talked about it already, Yorktown, which is a 22-mile drive from Newcastle to Yorktown, and then you've got the only team in front of them, which is the #1 team in all of Indiana high school volleyball, the team they beat last year, I mean, to win it all. So it is just Class 4A, it gets so intense. Few mistakes can end your whole season. And Newcastle has been in those moments before. It gives them a really big advantage.
Going forward, Newcastle has Delta, and then they move on to the postseason. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in sectional number 9. The Trojans have Yorktown, Muncie Central, Greenfield Central, and some other great teams. Greenfield Central, one of the teams that gave Newcastle quite the trouble. What a save that time for Newcastle. And Lauren Nixon picks up a kill.
Burris was fired up. They thought there was an initial touch on that. That would have been 4. Instead, it won't matter as Nixon gets the kill. Schaffmaster on that back line, just going left hand extended.
Unfazed for Nixon. At the service line now. Setter and middle hitter. Wilkinson slices it down. Just 2 hits and a kill that time for Newcastle. They're doing it in a lot of ways in this set.
And you get Layla Smith back in there as well. This is where Newcastle could really take over this match.
Wilkinson has been great at the service line tonight. Paige Powers nearly didn't get it over. But the point is alive. Halberts into the middle. And a mistimed play for Layla Smith. Newcastle was not on the same page offensively, and Burris takes advantage. Ellie Halberts, 36 aces entering this game. Smith nearly picks up another kill, but instead, it's Anissa Hall.
And Hall seeing some brief time on the court for the junior, just her 6th kill all season right there. But Newcastle getting timely points from whoever they can take off the bench.
Freshman Morley Blessinger hits it off the tape, and it's another ace for the freshman. She has been quite good for a freshman especially. She's going to be around a long time in a Trojan uniform. Powers, the back line, Smith! Schaffmaster and Smith are a duo to end all duos.
14 kills for Smith, and I mean, the C opened up right there down the middle. She had nowhere else to put that ball but down the middle for an easy kill.
Adamowicz, not over. And Newcastle is taking over in this fourth set. Newcastle not tired whatsoever. 3 straight matches, and they're looking for a weekday sweep. Burris with an answer.
This is a good response, but now you've got to go on a big run. And Jim Craig talked about last week the fact that this team is not very tough mentally when they get down. They don't come back from a lot of deficits on the court.
That has been a problem against some 4A programs. Layla Smith drops the hammer again. It's number 15 for the Alabama commits.
I mean, off balance a little bit, contort your body and figure a way to get it through those two blockers in front of you. She's done it all night long.
Nearly miss. Hit by Burris. Schaffmaster with the kill attempt. It's off of Burris, and it's another point to Newcastle. It's 19-9, and at this point, it's an emergency for Muncie Burris. They need points, and they need them fast. Kessler. That's who you're going to go to in a comeback situation. Abigail Kessler with another kill.
And this is perfect right now for Burris. Not perfect in the sense they're down 9 points, but you get Kessler the point, and now you have Corinne Meyer serving. You've got your opportunities here.
Blocked right back. That was an attack attempt from Mabry Schaffmaster, but Burris was unfazed up front with Nixon and Kessler.
You need the next 5 points if you're Muncie Burris right here to feel like you can come back in this fourth set.
Meyer off the top, handled by Smith. Touch almost finds the floor. Corinne Meyer extremely well, and it's a violation for Newcastle. 4 touches, and Burris sneaks back a little bit closer.
Light tap. And I'm not so sure
Maybe
about
got
that one.
Too much of the net, I think.
And that's what Newcastle.
Stacey Baldwin is not happy right now. Pleading from across the floor.
Yeah, look at it again.
For
I
a
mean,
chain.
Smith got back up in the air. I don't know if she made contact with the net. That's tough.
Anyways, it is a Burris point. What can Newcastle do to respond? It's another block for Burris. Schaffmaster has been stymied recently by the duo of Lauren Nixon and Abigail Kessler. Once again on that right side. Back set, Layla Smith through the teeth of the defense. It's a run-ender.
Smith just in the right spot at the right time to get that done. Newcastle can feel this match victory.
Bailey Cox, the Georgia commit, picks up an ace. The senior libero gets Newcastle 1 point closer. 4 points away from a contentious victory in Muncie. Cox once again rainbows it into the middle. Left side for Nixon. Can't get it.
Trojans could feel it right now. I mean, they've come back, taken the last 2 points, mistakes from Burris. This match is more than hanging in the balance.
Schaffmaster. Burris was not smooth on that play, and Schaffmaster took advantage, finding the wide open space near the back line.
She's got a quarter, 25 kills tonight.
What a night. She's been up to 48 in a match this year. She is quite the talent. Wilkinson. It's a match point for Newcastle, and they are blowing away the Burris Owls in the fourth set.
Thought maybe for a second that if Muncie Burris got in front early in this fourth set, Newcastle would lie down. It's been the opposite.
Jassy Johnson in for Burris. Beach free balls it over. Set for Schaffmaster. Dink and dunk, but it doesn't get down. Cox, Schaffmaster. Powerful, but Adamowitz able to handle it. Adamowitz off the block. It's back over to Burris. A long rally here, but Schaffmaster ends things. Newcastle improves to 15-4 with a 4-set victory over Muncie Burris.